Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
I'm bored.
Ballsy.
Here, forgot his name.
Yeah.
And we
been a
are
while.
jumping back into Vampire, the Masquerade chapters, Montreal, and we're going back into the Iron Hand. We hand me the box there, and we'll put her down.
Yes, if you watched our most recent video prior to this, we played the Iron Hand with four of us. We lost Blind. He couldn't find his way here. And
The blind leading the blind.
yeah, so we failed the chapter. We're redoing this chapter, and then we'll move on throughout the storyline.
Yeah. All right. You want to show them this while I read off? Is this more interesting?
I'll show you.
No.
Reading,
No.
and then I'll go.
All right. Okay, so we are into Chapter 14, Iron Hand. News of the emergency Elysium spread through kindred society like wildfire. It was atypical, to say the least, to have the prince call one on such short notice. Over the next few nights, members of the local Camarilla cleared their schedules and prepared to attend the strange and impromptu event. The normally busy and hectic business district feels desolate in the small hours. Deserted streets and offices make it easy for the Montreal kindred to congregate without arousing suspicion. Walking through the Parisian-style cast iron and, Comblachian stone, no idea, entrance of the Square Victoria metro station, you follow the stairs down into a long corridor. A lone janitor mops the russet tiles under the buzzing of the fluorescent tubes. She throws you a sidelong glance as you approach. Evening. Her voice is hoarse and tired, but a glint in her eye makes you believe there might be more to her than you think. Pulling an old key wired to her belt, she unlocks a service door with a sign, Electrical Hazards, Authorized Personnel Only. Have a good one. She winks and gives you a finger gun before turning back to mopping the floor. Looking inside, you see an old service elevator. The room is illuminated by aged, caged industrial lights. You step in and press only button available to you. Down. Deafening motors whir to life and you feel the elevator slowly start to descend. Damp. Cold. The air changes dramatically as you get deeper, and soon the elevator stops. The motor stops as well, and you can hear echoing conversations distorted by distance. As you step out, you find yourself in a massive space that would most likely be at home in a vast European cathedral, and certainly not something you'd think you would exist behind a side door of a metro station. The effort people must have expended to keep this place secret has to be immense. But then again, some old kindred of the city have resources you can barely imagine available to them. The hollow is large and beautiful, like a mausoleum frozen in time. An intense glow seems to seep through a single window, cutting through the otherwise dark room like a blade of light. Perhaps it's a floodlight installed behind a glass pane. Perhaps your attention to the room and the large number of kindred within, you brace yourself for what the night has in store.
Dun, dun, dun.
It says read event E1. We are attending the impromptu Elysium. So everybody we can talk to except for these two up here. We can't talk to them.
In the middle.
We can eventually.
We should not talk to them
Yeah.
at the moment. But yeah,
And
everyone else
then
we don't.
because I have the rose petal on my player card, that is just how my character's marker is. I have -1 die to all checks during this chapter.
All right, event E1. Who holds the strings? As you step in, you see an impressive roster of the most important kindred in Montreal gathered around the main floor, mingling. Looking up, you see rows of balconies where more kindred are assembled. It seems the whole city is here. At the very center is Prince Hilkers in a conversation with Betty Duhamel, who's always eager to be at the confluence
Who the heck is Betty
of
Bupkis?
everyone's stairs. I have no idea.
Oh, you just made. Oh,
It's a name I know.
you
for
heard.
some reason.
You said Betty. My mind went right to Riverdale.
Oh, wow.
That's the only Betty I
Okay.
know, other than White.
Yeah. No one knows Betty White anymore. Placed prominently in a well-lit corner of the room is a man, bloodied and in chains, kneeling and wheezing, flanked by two stern-faced women. In the opposite corner, Caleb seems to be surveying the room with a critical eye, seeming somewhat concerned. The prince has been quite secretive as to the subject of this extratemporal Elysium. You venture that the bleeding man might be part of the reason. For now, most of those present seem to be mingling. It looks carefree, but you know better. This is a complex dance, a power play, where a good word can win you new assets and allies, and a careless one can lose you everything. You have a short amount of time to join in. Perhaps find what is actually going on, and if you play your cards right, make some new contacts yourself. If you are Nico Miller, we have no Nico Millers?
No, that's my thing. The -1.
So read E2.
Oh, if you're... Oh, okay. Cool.
Surrounded by beauty.
Ooh.
As you soon step in, you feel it. The elation associated with witnessing a perfect thing, or something that approaches it. Whoever designed this underground cathedral certainly had some flair, avoiding many of the pitfalls that comes with hypogean structures. The wide space breathes organically and effortlessly. The light feels natural, like a vague memories you have in the sun or an especially masterful stroke, considering the limitations of the subterranean construction. Playing on the cyclopean size of the room, it illuminates the columns in such a way to make one subconsciously aware of being dwarfed without feeling overwhelmed. You bask in this space for a moment, feeling the calm and sharpness of mind that comes to you whenever you are close to such artful perfection. You step into the room with renewed confidence, feeling at ease in this moment like never before. Oh, that's why you have elated.
Ah, got it.
Yep.
Okay.
So he has the elated card, which he gets from that because he's excited. Then it says just to resume playing.
All right.
So we have to converse. So the man is here that's bloodied, guarded by these two. So these two we can't talk to. This is the prince and Betty Bupkis. Betty Bupkis is from something, but I have no idea what.
I don't know. I'm going to start the same way we started last time.
What's our movement again?
Athletics +1.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and talk to Gentleman 61.
Okay. 61. Die Legoo. What's his name?
61 is Jimmy Smythe.
Jimmy. Oh, that's the one that whooped my ass last time. So first time we played this, we did not use our words carefully, and yeah, we lost everything.
Hey, Joey and I were not in that we. That was Nick and Ryan.
It was Ryan, and I suffered for it. Okay. Jimmy is a tall and cold kindred, looking over the gathered crowd with a judgmental gaze. Definitely standing apart from the social maneuverings happening around him. As you get closer, he scans you up and down, his lips curling into a vicious smirk. The wolf slayers, he almost growls. Certainly don't look it. Hard to imagine you take down a tank-sized werewolf all by yourself. He sneers, seemingly convinced it should have wiped the floor with you, and not the other way around. He seems to doubt your prowess. You show Jimmy you're not to be messed with. Make a mental and intimidation check. Or
The mental, wait, what? Those are two. Mental and intimidation check?
it's a mental plus. Difficulty 5. So you see these are options, right? Oh, yeah, those are 3 options. So, right, the boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
So you can choose to do that portion.
Sure.
Or you can smile and say, yes, we did. Or you can choose, he's trying to goad you, you won't fall for it. You give him the finger and walk away.
So mental plus intimidation, it would be 2 plus 2.
Difficulty is 5.
That's not good. What was my other options?
You can simply smile and say, yes, we did. Or you can, the other option is saying, he's trying to goad you, you won't fall for it. You give him the finger and walk away.
We're going to flip him off.
Okay. He's trying to goad you. You won't fall for it. You give him the finger and walk away. The Jimmy NPC can no longer be interacted with. Resume.
You're welcome.
Now move everyone to the center and talk to them.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Again. Restart. It's turned into, what was it? Dawn, that fucking game that they just made a movie.
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn.
That fucking movie.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys do whatever you want.
Guess I'll go talk to homeboy up here, yeah? 1, 2, 3. Who is that guy?
Number?
I don't know. Homeboy. Oh, Yumi Mackenzie, I believe. Yeah. Yuma Mackenzie.
Yes.
It's been a while since you've seen the Anarch leader. He looks stoic, obviously at ease despite being isolated in this otherwise all Camarilla soiree, as if he was familiar with the place. Seeing you approach, though, seems to soften him, and he gives you a sincere, relieved smile. The prince has a strange notion of decor for his little get-together. But hell, if I had a secret underground church, I too could think of a few fun things to do with it. I'm not Aaron. I am Thomas. If you're Thomas, read D4. All right. D4. Leaderless and free. Seeing you approach, Yuma gives you a wide grin and a bracing handshake. I see you're stuck at the same boring luncheon I am, Thomas. Stuck isn't the exact words I'd use. You're much more uncomfortable at these things than I am, Yuma. I'm right where I'd like to be. You shrug. Yuma chuckles. Yeah, well, just don't forget you're meant to be. And careful that all these little galas don't make you soft, he says, throwing a mock jab at you. Yeah, doubt it happened. They keep me pretty occupied, running left and right on business for the sheriff. Yuma looks surprised. Not the prince, then? He asks, curious. No. It's all for Caleb. I mean, it doesn't cross over here and there. Or it does cross over here and there. You shrug. Yuma nods. All right. Remember, you need anything. You know you can count on the Montreal Anarchs. Jesus Christ. I keep this Arnok.
Sure.
It's because of Arnok up there.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, sure. I can't read. You nod. Wouldn't forget it. I know which side I'm on. You say in a low voice as you turn your attention back to the rest of the room. Gain 1 boon. So these are our current ones right here.
That's a boon.
The Yuma Mackenzie NPC can be no longer interacted with.
Cool.
Okay.
I hope this is going to help us. When we
We got money, so.
It should. I mean, he just said that they're always there to help. So
Okay.
I assume he'll step in. So I assume the more people we talked, they didn't give us a timer for this.
They did not.
So
I think the timer would started last time when you entered the combat. The combat.
No, we fucked up by going the middle immediately ended it.
Well, we
That
definitely
was, That was
Yeah.
the timer.
So we can.
All right,
Like,
sure.
I'm going to continue going that way on my next turn. Just.
Okay.
Talk
So who do we have left on the board here? Is this Caleb?
62 is Caleb Duvall.
Okay. So that's the guy who we've been helping.
I guess I'll talk to him.
Okay. Caleb Duvall. Hound in the fields of Elysium. Caleb uncrosses his arms as you approach. It's good to see you. Wow, it's good to have you here. Shut up, Steve. This was originally supposed to be a night off for you, and I was honestly looking forward to interacting with you on a non-business basis. He shrugs. But the duties of a sheriff, as well as the threats of a prince, are varied and unceasing. I understand. Your courtier isn't exclusively in my service, but I'd like to believe the fruitful and rewarding associations we recently had might at least allow me to share something with you. He pauses for an instant, looking for the right word, proposal, if you will. He looks over at the chained-up man on the opposite side of the hollow. That's a ghoul. One who serves a member of the Sabbat. I almost said Sabbath.
My God.
Prince Hilkers has decided to use the opportunity to make an example of the man and a show of force for the Camarilla. After glancing around for an indiscreet kindred attempting to listen in, he leans closer. We can't let that happen. You look at Caleb, baffled. We can't? The shield and the crown. He shakes his head and presses his hands together, keeping his voice low. He continues, No. The prince intends to question the Sabbat lackey in front of the whole kindred society before killing him. In theory, a good plan. In practice, however, his eyes narrow, Sabbat members are notoriously tight-lipped, especially when it comes to revealing anything to Camarilla leaders. I'm afraid the prince will attempt to interrogate his prisoner publicly. If he is denied, he will show the entire city not the strength he intended to display, but weakness and incompetence. Something I'm sure our dear anarch friend Yuma would be happy to capitalize on. He smiles. As you can see, threats to the prince can come from anywhere, even from his own actions. My job is to protect him against all of them. And so, I come to you. His smile fades and he looks away. I've already talked to the prince about my assessment of his plan, but he is adamant about going through with it. You will hear no more from me, but you may still have a chance. The Montreal Camarilla is still young and fragile. A strong leadership and, at the very least, the appearance of stability is of the utmost importance. You've been surprisingly resourceful before, and I'd call upon that quality once more tonight. What do you say? So you can choose to say, of course, you can count on us, or shouldn't we just allow the prince to conduct the interrogation?
Of course, you can count on us.
Going to D3. Unpaid overtime.
Typical.
This time, Caleb's smile is genuine and honest. He puts a hand on your shoulder. I've always taken great pleasure in working with you in the past, despite everything that's happened. I do know when people of value come to me, and I don't forget those who go above and beyond their assigned tasks. He steps back and looks around to see if anyone notices the uncharacteristic familiarity he showed, but before crossing his arms again. Talk to the kindred. It's an Elysium, after all. Favors are traded as readily as words here. There is bound to be a way to either silence the ghoul or convince the prince to delegate this task. You've shown surprising creativity before. I fully trust you'll achieve what you need to set your mind to. All right, so take the inspired effect. Okay, so that's going to go. That's why you had that before.
Oh, okay.
Unless is it a team one?
No.
No, yeah, it's just discard
So I guess I
discretion
got last
willpower
time.
charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take clue token number 1.
Nice.
So we have clue token number 1. Boom. Or that's a key. Is that the clue token? Yeah, there must be.
Think so.
The Caleb Duval NPC can no longer be interacted with. All right.
All right. That's
So
a
3
shout.
downs. There's no timer yet. We have these 3 left we can interact with before the middle ones.
All right. I'll go 1, a 2, and a 3. And talk to 57, which is Valo Sang.
Fancy man.
He's got a cool cane.
Songreal. Veloy Song is a severe man with a cold demeanor that makes him seem unapproachable and intimidating. His eyes lock on you before you can choose whether to interact with him or not. The Lupine Hunters, I'm sure. Many people have already congratulated you on your victory, and I'm sure no one has commented on the possible consequences of such an overt act of aggression. You've managed to protect the city against one such threat, but I have to wonder if you'd fare so well if they declared open war with us, he says, grim and impassible. Okay, you are not Jade.
I am not.
Do you have blood sorcery Thumukaturga? No.
No.
If we have clue token number 1, we do.
Hey!
And want to ask Mr. Song to support you as the public executioners of the Sabbat Ghoul tonight. And want to ask Mr. Song to support you as the public executioners of the Sabbat Ghoul tonight.
Oh, I'll be an executioner, no problem.
Well, it's to stop them.
Aw.
That's the only choice you have, though. So, D4.
Does that help chop someone's head off?
If we didn't have the clue, then we would have just had to go back to what we were regularly doing. All right. The White of... Wow. Primogenat.
You spelled that.
Primogenat? I don't know.
Oh.
Primogena?
No
Primogena?
clue.
Primogena! Primogena! No idea. You'll have to forgive my bluntness, Primogen-san. But there's a matter I'd like to present to you. A matter on which I'd like your support. His eyes narrow. You're unsure if it's because he's irritated or because he's giving you an undivided critical attention. Uncertain of what to do in this uncomfortable silence, you continue explaining. As you may already be aware, there's to be a public interrogation and execution of the Sabbat agent later tonight. The prince intends to do this himself, as a display of his authority and control over the city and its elements. The sheriff firmly believes that this might lead to the opposite result, should things go wrong. He sneers. I didn't think I'd have to discuss politics with Neonites this evening. We are not Jade, otherwise go to D10. Man, he really likes Jade. Guardian of traditions. The Primogen needs the bridge of his nose. And so I suppose that since you come to me about it, you have a solid plan to prevent this. Yes. Being part of the Primogent, the prince listens to your advice. If you suggest that we give the honor of interrogating and executing the Sabbat agent in his stead, then we could prevent this from happening. Velos grins, and it would put you before the eyes of the entire city. Self-serving and practical. I like this. He licks his lips. Creep. However, there's no reason for me to stick my neck out and agree to a plan that doesn't benefit me in any way. I'm sure you understand. If we have 2 or more boons, we can offer it to him in exchange for his help.
Sure, we got 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, D11. Bribe the bastard. Lose 2 boons. Okay?
Yep,
Did-
done.
He grins as he shakes his hand. Politics and business make for interesting friends. I'll
Make
talk
Jack
to
a
the
dull boy.
prince as soon as I can. With the Primogen support, you're one step closer to convincing the prince to deal with the Sabbat ghoul yourself. Take 2 investigation success tokens. So that's these.
Check marks. Yep.
Boom, boom.
Pomegranate.
What?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate?
Primogenate.
Oh. How's a pomegranate? Oh. 6, 7. All right.
Oh,
So you
get
can no
outta
longer. There's code. We can no longer talk to him, and we resume playing.
All right, so that's solid. So we have 2 check
So
marks.
we got these guys left here.
Okay.
I can just move because I'm not. Can I get close to anyone? I can't get close to anyone. I have.
There's no timer. It doesn't matter.
No.
I have 3. Well, I was just saying because if I can get to here, you can just go around. But
Yeah.
no, you're good. Where would you like to go?
I guess this guy. Although I don't know, he might be bad news because he's hanging around that guy. But
Maybe. Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, I can't get next to you to help out. So, who is that?
Number 4. 4 is William. Will I am. That's all. His whole name is Will I am.
I know William.
Yeah, there's. Number 4. William.
I have Caleb, Jimmy, Yuma, Betty, Martin, Alex, and Valois.
How many? You have
Yes.
7? You only have 7 names, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. Caleb,
Is he talkable? Yeah, he is talkable.
4 on both sides.
Yuma,
Is there an errata for William here? Let's see.
Lady,
We're on chapter 14.
Prince Man, redheaded boy,
Nope,
and
no.
sassy fuck. All right. Well, there's no dialogue for him, so
Oh, it says dialogue NPC. Interesting.
yeah, they messed that up.
All right. You
Alright,
want to go to
so-
the other guy?
Yeah, go the other guy.
I assume that's Alex. That's Alex. Smart.
Yeah, that's the redheaded kid. All right. Least among equals. Standing quietly alone in the shallow alcove, Alex looks relieved to see you approach and gives you a wide smile. Hey there, folks. How's the evening going for you? Got any clues as to why the Elysium was called so suddenly? If you have clue token number 1,
We do.
we do. We can explain. So, D2. We explained that the prince is risking and should attempt to interrogate and execute the Sabbat himself. Cheering from the gutters. Alex listens to you explaining how this could potentially turn against the prince should the ghoul prove difficult. His eyes widen. Wow, that's huge. But I'm sure the prince has ways to make a simple ghoul talk. I mean, he's the prince and a full-blooded kindred. Can't he do basically anything? You're slightly taken aback by how stupid he is. Realizing that being thin-blooded, Alex is quite misinformed on the extent of the powers available to the kindred. You give him a comforting smile. I'm sure there are many things our prince could attempt. It doesn't mean that they would work, however. We're trying to avoid the humiliation that could result in what he attempted somehow failed. You lock eyes with Alex. Do you think you could mention to the prince that you'd support delegating the interrogation and execution of the prisoner to us? It's Alex's turn to look utterly shocked. Whoa, what do you mean, talk to the prince? He'd never listen to my opinion on anything. I'm barely considered a kindred. You can attempt to convince Alex of the value of the voice of Camarilla. It'd be a social and persuasion check, difficulty of 4. Or we can not. It's your choice.
Okay, well... Yeah, I don't think that's... Because I would only have the 2 die, and I already have minus
No,
1.
social. Oh, that's right. I forgot. So social, you're guaranteed 2 successes, but then you roll 2 dice.
And it was persuasion? Or?
Yeah, right? Because your persuasion's 2.
Yeah, but I would still, like... I'm down a die because of the lick.
Is that... Oh, on social checks you
Yeah.
are.
So I have to get 4, so I'd have to roll a 2, or, like...
Yeah, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so D4. Not wanting to put more pressure on him, you instead turn the conversation to more pleasant topics. D4. Catching up. So, how have you been, Alex? Oh, things have been great. The pawn shop is doing well, and thanks to Caleb, I've gotten a few choice contacts helping me expand the kind of things I have in stock. A new guy from Oregon was surplus contraband he was keeping from an assault on the government. They'll soon find itself in my store and, given a bit of time and favors, into your hands, he says excitedly. And what about you? You ask again. He looks puzzled. I don't know what you mean. You sigh audibly. There must be more to your nights than work, right? He scratches the back of his head. Well, there's plenty I want to do. I know I'm not worth much to anyone here because I'm a failed kindred, but he chuckles dryly. You gotta understand, my work is worth without what I can provide, without the favors I receive from the kindred I help. I'm sure I would be chased out of town, so I'm sorry if there isn't much more to me than my work, although Alex looks up and down, trying to assess something about you. He shrugs. I mean, I've also gotten really into this super sweet computer game. I'd be happy to give you my vapor tag so you can add me if you want.
Hello Kitty
I've
Adventure.
only gotten halfway through and I know it'll be something I'll be coming back to again and again. So no pressure, but hit me up if you want a free night or something, all right? You smile and nod.
This?
All right. Sounds good. Take care, Alex.
What
No
the
longer talk to him.
fuck was that?
Because
That's
well, you
why.
tried because you didn't think you convinced him. You tried to just like, oh, let me try being buddy and see if it'll help.
Yeah,
and then
he
you
wanted
just find
to.
out he's just a useless
Yeah.
super nerd. Like,
I was gonna say I
Alright.
could have used one of
So-
my powers, but like I'm
So
glad I
there-
didn't waste it actually.
Yeah.
So now we have to go to the middle.
Yeah.
yeah. So now we have to. So we want me to go and talk.
I think you're
To
the
the
only
lady?
one
Yeah.
without,
Who did
without
you
a-
talk to last time?
I didn't talk to anyone last time. I'm gonna talk.
Or
to,
who did Ryan talk to that?
I don't know. I'm gonna try
Oh.
talking to Mama though.
Alright.
See what happens, folks.
Betty Duhamel.
Is it Josh Duhamel's mom?
Yep.
Here we go. Betty. Chicken go cluck cluck, cow go moo, piggy go oink oink. How about you? Don't know what that's from.
Nope.
You know what that's from?
Mm.
Yeah, come on. You never seen Kung Pao?
It's been years
Chicken?
and years.
No. It's a movie making fun of martial arts movies. Belle of the Ball. Betty is an imposing woman despite her height or her friendly face. She inhabits the space fully and has a magnetism that is impossible to ignore. Her impeccable clothes, her sometimes venomous attitude, and her carefully curated words are the blessing and bane of anyone wanting to rise in Camarilla. She is currently talking in hushed tones with Prince Hilkers. Like everyone gathered here, you know she doesn't have much time to spend on the courtier of Neonites, and you doubt you'll have more than one chance to approach the harpy. All right, approaching. Let's go.
Your choice.
Into the lion's maw. Seeing you approach, she stops her whispered conversation. With the prince letting him turn his attention to other kindred yearning for his precious time, as she turns her eye on you. And look who's coming to us now. The status tracker is 2 exactly.
It is not. It is 0.
If it is 0 or higher. All right, it's D4. What's your name again? She barely looks at you, staying silent as if she's waiting for you to answer a question. For a second there, you have no idea what Betty is waiting for, until you realize she has no clue who you are. The courtier working for Caleb, ma'am. She snaps her fingers. Oh, right. Those who took care of the Lupin. Was it? Good on you. Do we have clue token number 1? We do now. Ask her for her opinion on how to handle the prince's demonstration. All right, D10.
Well, right next to him.
So how do you...
Yeah, just turns this.
So how do you... Humbly asking the master. Taking Betty aside, you tell her of the possible problems the prince might run into should he try to interrogate and execute the Sabbat lackey on his own. How it could turn to show of force he's attempting into a humiliating display of incompetence. How would you go about this, Mrs. Dumas? Well, she ponders for a moment. Personally, if I was concerned for the prince, I'd make sure he wasn't the one doing the interrogation or the execution. That way, the blame could be shared or avoided altogether. Okay, so I can attempt a difficulty 5 social persuasion check. No. Or
Not my alley.
so as you attempt to convince her to talk to the prince about the prospect, lay the groundwork for you to request the privilege from him. Do I have anything that could help me with that? Add your presence level as dice to your persuasion skill checks. That's my presence.
There you go. All as well. Yeah.
Presence is 1, so that'd be 1. Add your clarity level as dice to your skill checks when using a defense and combat. Nope. Add your potence for doing that. Okay, so that'd give me 1. So do we roll? Is this the dice? Yeah, this is the dice roll to use the successes down here. So
Is it that way?
I rolled 3 dice. I have 1 automatic success.
You need to get 4.
I need 5.
Well, I mean, you would need 4 because you already have the 1.
Oh yeah.
So
Let's see.
So if you're rolling 3, I would need 4.
I mean,
I
you
could use willpower to reroll.
Yeah.
Might be worth it.
Yeah. Just hope you get.
Skill. Yeah, the skill points
Are
are
successes.
automatic successes.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. Social persuasion. I'm gonna use my skill, so I need to roll a red die
Oh.
to see if it goes up or not.
Yep, so that's just a ravish check.
Goes
Up
up
by
by
1.
1.
Yep.
Okay. And now I'm rolling 3 dice. I need 4 successes. There you go.
It's tempting to change some shit, but it's not working.
2.
There it goes. Yep, you nicked it.
It's okay. I can use willpower to re-roll any of my dice, right?
Yep.
That's 3.
That's all you need, right?
I need 4.
Oh, you need 4.
Boom.
Hey.
There it is. All right. And D15. She says no!
Fuck you.
D15. That should be the right one. Yes. Word to mouth. Do you think you could talk to the prince about delegating that part of his plan to us this evening? I think it'd be better received if it came from you than if it was demanded by some neonates he barely knows. She waves her hand dismissively. It can't hurt to try. But I might talk to him about it when I have a minute.
You have a minute right now.
Don't expect a miracle, however. I'd suggest making sure you have the support of many before coming and asking the Hillikers to change his plans for you. She smiles politely. Now, if you don't mind, darlings, I have quite a few people clamoring for my attention. Take one investigative success token.
Nice.
That might be that there's 3 of those.
So I'd probably, like, doing the skill checks passing, probably would have got us additional ones. So, alright, so resume playing. Can no longer interact with her.
Alright.
Who wants to go talk to Princey Boy?
Probably
somebody who has the better social persuasion.
Me. I have 3 social, 2 persuasion. I would lose a die, but then I'll make it back up with the...
Okay.
Alright. Talking to big boy Martine.
The little prince baby.
So you take your token successes and shove them up your ass.
Hillikers is trading a few quiet words with Betty, but his attention is directed mostly on the guests, still pouring in at this late hour. He seems apprehensive and tense, waiting for something. If you have clue token number 2, we don't.
We don't.
If your stat tracker is 0 or lower, read D2.
It is.
Prince, you give a respectful bow as you approach Hillikers. Betty takes a few steps back as the prince turns his attention to you. If you guys can hear anything in the background, it's because they are rebuilding the apartment that burned down next door during the weekend for some reason. With a superior little smirk, he looks up and down at you. You're part of the little ragtag courtier Caleb seems to enjoy using, aren't you? Yes. We've been working with the sheriff for some time now, and with... How quaint. You'd think Neonites could be working with anyone and not for them? Caleb must be getting soft. He's allowing these ideas in the heads of his servants. You're taken aback, but attempt not to show it. Perhaps I misspoke. He cuts you off again, with an annoying flick of the wrist. Frankly, dear child, I don't care. Just tell me when my subjects are all assembled so we can get to the heart of tonight's subject. He glances over the chained man with another side of the room. Literally. If we have clue token number 1, we do. Says you understand this by going uphill battle. Since Hilliker seems barely acknowledge you, it seems you feel the support of your claim is sufficient. You may offer yourself. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Last negotiations. Time is quickly running out. The prince, busy with last-minute preparations, barely notices you approaching. We have clue token number 1. Go to D5. Stepping in, stepping up. My prince, we wanted to talk to you about the upcoming execution. Hilkers looks a bit stunned. My. Looks like someone has been running their mouths. So much for keeping it a surprise, he says, throwing an accusatory glance around the room. We would like to request the honor of interrogating and executioning the Sabat agent in your stead. If stat tracker is 2 exactly...
Nope.
And you have 2+. If it is 1 or higher, you have 3 or more. If you have 4 more investigation tokens, neitherwise. Otherwise, read D8.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
How's our stat tracker wasn't up after the last game?
So at the end of the last game, it was at -2. At the beginning of last game, it was at 0. So we restarted the chapter, I put it back to 0.
God damn. All right.
There was nothing that told us to raise the status tracker. Before we do it, I'll double check to make sure that the status tracker...
Yeah, nothing that we read. It said to raise it. It said to take the clue token.
Yeah.
Well, that was it.
Let's just make sure.
What chapter is this?
14. There's that status tracker thing. Main tracker. Measures your courtier's reputation. Vampires will react high or low. Your status will help you unlock. Your courtier begins the campaign at 0. It does not say anything about anything else.
Okay.
That's all it says. So I would assume that...
I don't know if it ever resets it because our status affected... I might reset the status. Why we reset it to 0.
Well, I did that because I assumed because of the beginning of this chapter, last time we played it was at 0.
That's what I was wondering, if at the end of last chapter, if it reset to 0 or not.
Used to represent how well received and perceived the character is in vampiric society.
Found some on Facebook. They're confused too, and they don't have an answer.
Cool. Fantastical. Let's see. Does this say anything about moving the status tracker? It does not.
They're like, we're on chapter 14. Like,
All right. Yeah. Somehow it got moved to -2 at the end of last chapter, at least in the video. I don't know how, but it did.
Okay. Says read D8. Because we only have 3, we don't have 4 investigation tokens.
Is this ever moved? Yeah, where's on the top?
Oh, that's why.
Why?
We're about to lose 2 status right now.
Oh. So how do we gain? We've talked to everybody.
It's reputation, so it probably would have. So we would have needed to pass a skill check on one of them to get 4 of these.
No, I understand how to get 4. I'm trying to understand how this goes up to 1 or 2 based on that.
Probably the skill checks. Some of the ones we didn't do the skill checks for possibly could have raised our status.
I also would love to know why William is undialogable.
Yeah, that's also really fucking annoying.
Because that would have been a skill check.
William isn't even someone we can talk to. Just
Is
frustrating.
he not in the book at all?
No, there's events.
Yeah, because this number 4, William, it has a dialogue. There's 8 dialogue bubbles. And then
But
the
none
2
of
up top.
them are.
Maggie and Ella.
I didn't Google that.
Oh, I guess we can go to the Sabat Thug, because that's an interaction thing.
Oh, that's different though, for sure, yeah.
But I'm saying that's what we can. So we can do that. We're gonna retroact because this is gonna lead us right down the same path.
Yeah.
Right now, so we can instead.
So we can check this thing?
Yeah. So we can go to that, and it says if you have clue token number 1, you can read the first intro.
They do have, like, fixes.
I have the errata paperwork. There's no...
Do they have William on there?
Yeah, it says the William NPC is not a dialogue NPC. Ignore the speech bubble on his setup icon.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So yeah,
So it was in this paper.
So let's go. Then you go up here.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
We're going to interaction number 1.
This
So-
is because the errata is not correct, and neither is the book.
We're mulliganing that because of inaccuracies in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless I'm blind, that's partially problem. Nope.
No.
There's nothing on here. It says chapter 14, William is untalkable.
So you're going up here. You're going to interact with that. It says if you have clue token number 1, read IN 1 Sabat Thug. The man looks up at you weakly.
Wait, who? Oh, this is me?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're the one talking to him.
Yeah.
Your turn. If you don't manage to persuade Hilcrest to delegate his interrogation and his execution, you figure you could always make sure there wasn't anything left to interrogate or kill anyone. The 2 vigilant guards on either side of the prisoner would make this hard, but it's not like you haven't attempted riskier things before. We don't have clue token number 4. We don't have the neurotoxic compound, right?
We do not.
No one has that item?
No, that'd be a Cordia, I'm assuming.
It says an item card.
Oh, don't have that.
Got it. If you have clue token, and Ryan didn't have it, right?
I don't think so.
I can double check.
For sure it wasn't like a quest item we got.
Flash, nope.
Okay. Cool. So you can attempt to interrogate the ghoul yourself right now, or we can step away, which would be going back to
Oh, yeah. What is
him because we can't talk to anyone else now anyway. No check at the moment, so you want to try that?
Aha!
Iron 5?
That's interrogate.
Can't go worse than the other way it's going to go.
Yeah.
Let's get out a bucket and some water.
You know time is running out, and the ghoul will be executed very soon. Even though Caleb said interrogating Sabat agent was pointless, you want to see it for yourself. I'm going to be doing a mental and intimidation check, difficulty of 5.
Jesus.
So you have 2 successes already. You're rolling 2 for mental.
I'm rolling 1. Just my symbol.
Is that for mental also?
It's for everything. All checks.
So you have 2 already, so you need 3 somehow.
It's not possible.
Yes, it is.
How do I get 3?
You need to use Blood Surge.
Oh, I can get extra dice?
I think so.
Oh,
Double
that's
check.
an extra die.
Double check. It might be an extra. I think it's an extra stat on one of your skills.
Oh, that's how it, yes. That is true. That is here. Next page. Oh, come on, I remember seeing it. Right here, okay. Nope, that's the skill check one. Where's the blood surge? I remember saying it.
About to get fucked again? Just restart all over.
No.
At least now we know. Do the skill checks.
We may have also gotten something from this fucking computer guy too.
Yeah, we did the skill check with him.
Yeah.
I also didn't do the one with 61. I just flipped him off.
That is true. Well, that one also could have gone poorly.
That's true.
Also, like if you failed that skill check,
Yeah.
he probably would have just bitch slapped you into the ground, and our status probably would have went down.
Is this hard to find? Because I remember seeing it because we looked at
That's
it
right, yeah.
earlier. This is the worst.
Just find the red dice pictures.
It's called the Using the Blood.
Yeah, just find the red dice. Rouse check. Right there.
Well, that's what tells us what happens, but there was a
So it
thing.
should be around there, I assume.
Oh, here it is. Next page.
Yep.
So for 1 round, add +1 to your initiative, +1 to an attribute, +1 to movement.
Yes, you'd get an extra die.
Okay, cool.
So if you
So-
to do your blood surge.
So I'm gonna blood surge. So main sequence, use the blood. So blood surge. So roll a red die. Nothing.
Nice.
So now I get 2 dice, and I need a result of 2. Here's a good
You
fun
get results
question.
of 3.
Correct. Is there anything against using it multiple times?
It says once per round.
It does?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just keep willpowering it.
Yeah. I'll do it right the first time.
Okay, that's it. I mean,
Oh, that would have
That'd be great. So
Alright.
you need to reroll to get.
Yep, so use 1 willpower to reroll. 10% chance. That's not good.
If I can do it, you can do it.
You get 3 dice to get 4.
Oh, yeah, well, I rolled one of them to get it too.
Oh, so close.
Come on.
Willpower.
Come on.
Same thing.
Come on, you
Willpower.
can do it. Come on.
I haven't missed a hit yet. Willpower.
Jesus.
Willpower. Willpower. No. 4.
Oh my god. You Nick rolling today.
That's not a nickel. That's successful. That's a 1 in 10%.
No, this is
chance.
Nick rolling over and over again.
No, get out of here.
All right, so you failed.
Discard after use. Cool. Lost the effect card.
IN4, going back.
We about to battle somebody.
Well, the good thing is, if we fuck this
Interesting.
up and you have to fight, I think that guy's gonna help this time.
Oh,
Not your most glorious moment, is it? You say, crouching down in front of him. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and since you're going to die and you've got nothing to lose, you're going to answer them. He grins, and his bloodied teeth tug the strings of your hunger. You obviously don't know anything about my master. If you think me dying means nothing he can do... Sorry, there's nothing he can do to me. Think again. He says, staring at you with intense conviction. You spend some time trying to taunt him, anger him, or coddle him. But he remains perfectly silent, and stoic as you try to crack him. The two women look at each other, snickering at your fruitless attempts. Eventually, you give up. You stand up and start to leave. You hope you enjoy the rest of the night. The ghoul shouts at you before the fist sends him crumpling to the ground. Take the Lick 59 effect.
Oh, that's one Joey has.
Yep. Remove the investigation area token number 1 from the tile.
So now, -1 die on social checks. Cool.
And it looks like we're right back to where we were. I guess I'll talk to him.
Yep. It won't be me this time.
Alrighty. Martin Hilkers.
Wait,
does
what
this-
was the skill check required? Oh, doesn't matter.
This
We
whole
both got
thing,
minuses anyway.
tracker 0, I'm just going to go D2. I'm going to skip all the stuff we already read. D2, we have clue
D8.
token number 1, so D4. We have clue token number 1, so D5. Stepping up, sash tracker, blah, blah, blah. Nope. D8. Maddening. You request? He steps in closer, inches from your face. I request! He yells as the room falls into a silent stupor, all eyes turning to you. I am the prince. You are nothing, leeches, insolent upstarts whom I should destroy alongside this Sabbat traitor. He stomps and steps back, placing a strand of hair back behind his ear with a trembling hand. I should end you, he says, nodding maddeningly, his voice still trembling with barely held back rage. For telling me what I should do, I am lord of this worthless city. No one, not God, not France, and certainly not the bunch of neonites with delusions of grandeur will ever dictate what I will and won't do. Consider this your first and last warning, he whispers in a weary voice before turning around to face the rest of the assembled kindred and spreading his arms wide. And since I now have your undivided attention, it seems it's as good a time as any to lighten the mood with some entertainment. Wouldn't you say? Lose 2 status.
Okay.
If the status is exactly -2, take the hopeless effect card and take the haunted effect card. Then also take
Numbers?
the lick effect card. 51, 12, and 59.
51 was the other one? 12?
Yep. I'll take those before I continue. So lick is the same as all yours, so -1 on social checks. Hopeless. When you fail a skill check, increase your willpower tracker by 2.
Jesus.
And haunted. -3 dice to your next social check. All right, not doing social checks, that's for friggin' sure. Good thing I did that before talking to him.
Yeah.
I have no dice for social checks. I just can't roll shit.
Yeah.
All right, then go on to event E9. Okay. Spectators. Members of the Permagin, esteemed guests, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come to this rather rushed Elysium. An important piece of business fell on my lap recently, and I thought you would all benefit from seeing how it is handled. He smirks, snapping his fingers as the 2 women drag the chained man towards the center of the room. Hilker slowly paces around him. This man is a ghoul serving a surviving member of the Sabbat. His affable smile falls into a cruel scowl. I'm going to, I hope, impress upon you all assembled here the gravity of the situation, and how I expect you to treat the Sabbat should you come into contact with them. Hilkers turns to face the ghoul. Who's your Domitor, blood slave? He asks imperiously. The ghoul looks up. Fuck you, you fucking puppet. I'm not playing any of your... The prince's knee against the man's skull resonates in the room. I won't ask again, Hilkers calmly says. And to be clear, I enjoy this. I will do it all night if necessary. All right, fuck. He grunts as he sits back up. Elijah. That's all he ever said. Good. That's a good start. Now tell me, this Elijah, who was he answering to? Fuck you, you fucking puppet. You think I know who he answers to? I have to make a mental and awareness check. Difficulty of 5. So 2. Awareness is 2. I need 3. I'm going to do a little blood surge. Good. Raise it by 1. It's fine. Make sure I don't fail this. Anything. So if I fail a skill check entirely, my willpower will go up a bunch. So as long as I don't fail this, I'll be fine. So I need 3. Nice. Thank God. E11. The things they do in the darkness. As the ghoul's tirade is spewed at the prince, you catch a glimpse of Caleb giving a fervent nod to Jimmy. Jimmy looks at the ghoul and sprints towards him, his fingers elongating into wicked black claws as he plunges them into the ghoul's back. Gasps are heard all around the room as the man dies slowly. What is the meaning of this? Hilkers looks at Jimmy with unhinged fury in his eyes as Caleb steps forward. No one may insult the crown and live, my liege, Caleb says calmly. Jimmy stays motionless and silent as stone. The prince squeezes his hands into fists, but turns to face the assembled kindred, forcing a smile to his lips. This is the might of the new Camarilla of Montreal. Under my rule, no agents of fallen sex will be tolerated. There will be no mercy, no discussion. He paces around the room silently for a second to let his claim sink in. No compromises. From here on out, if any of you get a glimpse of a Sabbat-affiliated kin, ghoul, or kindred in your duty, you bring the information straight to my sheriff, who will be diligent in their systemic eradication. We will not let their recklessness cause a new night of ashes for us. He presses his hands together, looking apologetic. I want to personally offer my apologies for the sudden and quite graphic way we chose to dispose of the Sabbat agent. I hope this display will help express the lengths we are willing to go to in order to keep our noble intuition safe. He bows politely. Thank you all for coming. I wish you a safe return to your havens. Good evening. And we're going to read E10.
Seems like it's going better than last time.
Yeah, I think we failed something last time on the way through this. That led to the fight because Jimmy attacked us last time. All right. Things they do in the darkness. Over the next half hour, the Elysium dies down as guests leave in droves. You approach Caleb, who currently is talking to the prince. Aside precisely. When too much is too much, I don't need your people defending my honor. He snaps his fingers inches from Caleb's face. Security, security, security. That's all you should be concerned about. I'll manage my own ego. Thank you very much. Caleb doesn't flinch. Yes, my liege. The prince storms off, giving you a superior look as he passes you by. Set your character, the Caleb Duval NPC, Jimmy, and the William NPC in the designated hexes. There we go.
So William is now a thing.
So you... Here... No. Here... So these guys are all gone. Right now. This is Will.i.am.
Yeah.
It's here. Caleb's here. And then we are 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's remove all other tokens, okay? Read E5. Empty hollow. For the first time this evening, the hollow falls silent as the heavy doors close behind the prince. Caleb closes his eyes and rubs his temples. I'm glad that's over. I'll have to spend quite a bit of time appeasing the prince after tonight, but all things considered, I believe this went adequately. He looks up at you with the tired smile of a man carrying the heavy burden. I have things to take care of. Many, in fact. As such, I'd like to make proper introductions. He glances at the man to his right. This is Jimmy, a very loyal, very effective colleague of whom I hope you'll become better acquainted. Jimmy bows his head a quarter of an inch toward you. In the past few nights, it's become clear to me that I've become more and more reliant on your talents. Caleb turns towards Jimmy, who's grinning widely. Jimmy here is an exceptional fighter and has trained many kindred in the past. He has expressed some interest in seeing you fight and believes he could teach you a thing or two. He gives a knowing glance to Jimmy before starting to walk towards the exit. I leave you in his capable hands. Yeah, there we fucking go.
So this just seems like a training session, not the
I
battle
hope so.
from last time.
Jimmy waits until Caleb leaves the hollow, once again falls into complete silence. One of you step forward. He turns around and points at the large man standing beside him. To fight William.
All right.
1-on-1. Jimmy crosses his arms. Prove to me that even separated from the rest of the courtier, you're still an asset to the sheriff. Then we go to E6, the Crimson Hollow. Now one of you step forward. The rest move back to the gallery above with me. Look, but don't interfere. All right.
So you only lose dice on social and social.
Yeah.
So this should be it.
So I probably have the better chance of beating him if I do.
Yeah.
I assume. The only problem is the hunger is the one issue. Which I'll be
That is-
rolling, which I should have been beforehand. I have to roll
Oh, the red.
red dice.
Are you hungry? Is it 2 already?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Because what is...
How do you get willpower to go down?
I don't think you can. I think it has to be the in between.
Typical.
Yep.
I have a card that does it, but
Yeah. Unless do you have anything prohibiting against your physical? Or just the social?
Just the social.
Do you want to fight then, since you have full willpower and
sure,
everything?
we can do that.
Alright.
If it doesn't work out, then we try again.
The
Or
errata
just
says when you fail the combat, you may restart the chapter from E30, not E28, whatever that means.
From E30?
Yeah.
Well, we started from E1. We started the whole thing over again.
Yeah, E7 just said you failed. Start over from the beginning.
Oh, well, that's the errata says.
Your huh. says E30.
Yeah.
So that might have been a different failure, maybe, and then in the book it said go to 28.
E30 is black hand down.
Oh. No, that's what it says.
Which sentence says, I think what it's saying is instead of, because it tells you to go, it says you gain 1 experience each, and it still just redirects you to E5.
Okay.
So you fail.
What does E28 do, though? Not like we didn't hit it last time anyway, but...
Maybe you're talking about a different combat, I don't know.
No,
yeah,
it might have been a different failure.
No.
Alright. So we have a Will.I.am
so
here.
You want to try?
Sure.
Alright.
And you know what? If I fail, we could fucking just redo the battle anyway. Like.
That's true. Alright. So, we need a... Let's see, 3 to 4 player game. Initiative number 2
yep.
for William.
I'm just looking for the starting positions.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, how's combat work? I pick.
So you pick equal to physical plus mental. That's the number of cards you get, and you get to choose the cards. All right. His specials are special number 1. He gets -1 resistance, but plus a movement, and deals extra damage. Knee break, plus a damage, plus 1 immobilization. So we need combat deck. It should tell me on here. Boss
What's his
number 2?
His initiative is 2.
Okay, so then specials. Boss number
What's
2
your...
deck.
What's the initiative for us? For like when we place on the track? Remember?
Oh, what's the thing? Does it tell us right here easily? Probably not. No, it doesn't.
Probably your athletics, I assume.
Combat initiative. Physical.
Oh, sure. Just the physical value?
Yeah.
So you're at 3, actually. Nice. Alrighty, folks.
If you were in stealth mode, we're not, so it doesn't matter. Cool. Yeah, so. Alright.
It's hard. Oh, he's starting off lower than last time.
Yeah, because
By a couple points. Yep. He moves 2. Range is 3. Or you can see 3.
Line of sight's 3.
Yeah. Melee. So he's got to be next to you to hit you. Initiative's 2, attack is 5, resistance is 3.
What's his movement?
2.
2. Okay. So on player turn, you can move athletics +1. You can use blood if you need to mend damage or blood surge or use discipline. And then you can perform either a combat, use an item, discard a combat to gain extra movement, or trade with the player. Can't do that. There's no player. It's not bad. So you can attack and then move away. Which your athletics is 2. So you can move 3. Unless you use the blood, which you can move additional.
Alright, so I guess I'll try to hit him with the knife and then I'll move.
I figure if you just hit them, move out of range every time. Hit them, move out of range. Hit them, move out of range.
Well, you wouldn't be able to do it every time because then your next turn you have to move into him most if you didn't move and hit him.
No, because he's going to move towards you.
Maybe not. Depends on the card we play, isn't it?
I'm assuming any card that says movement, he would move towards you.
Yeah, that's saying so. But if I'm saying if you don't flip a card where he moves, then you
Oh,
wouldn't.
true.
Alright, so how's this work? He has to draw a card, right?
No, you're for. Oh, yeah. Let's recap for everybody.
Yeah.
Mostly for ourselves. Alright, so combat. So you have your active hand. We already did that. Combat cards, there's attack, defense, mixed, and special cards. Positioning. For each character, you must be on an adjacent hex of your target, unless you have a ranged weapon. Line of sight or blocked by walls, other characters, and NPCs. Targeting, it tells us, character targeting, when using an attack that's not ranged, you must be adjacent. Yep, step by step. To begin the combat round, players individually select your combat card, then draw the top card of the NPC deck. Next, players and NPCs proceed in turn of initiative order. So you now go first, declare, if you attack.
There's a flip after you go because they're initiatives too.
Yeah. When playing an attack card, begin by tallying up the automatic successes, then roll the number of dice accordingly, add them all up to get damage. By subtracting the NPC's resistance. So they automatically have a 3 resistance, unless they have a card that changes that. And then you put the card in the discard pile. Defending, similar thing.
What's your brawl? Oh shit! I might have to fight this guy. I might have to fight this guy because he's already at -1 for being able to hit him because of the resistance.
What do you mean?
With anything he does. So like me, whenever I roll, I'll deal damage because I have 3 successes across the board.
That's true.
So brawl is.
Oh, your brawl 0?
Yeah, but what about weapons?
Oh yeah. So brawl would only be.
His resistance is 3, so whatever you attack him with loses.
Yeah.
3
So unless
right
you're not
away.
using a brawl weapon.
Yeah.
Didn't say that.
No, brawl is only if you're using a brawl weapon.
Yeah, but everything he has a resistance of 3 to.
Correct.
Yeah, my weapons is 2.
Yes, I was saying whatever you do, you're at a -1 at least to start.
Because he's going to block 3 of your hits guaranteed. So those 2 hits get blocked, plus an additional hit will get blocked.
Okay.
And then you have to deal damage on top of that.
But you have a brawl of 3 is what you're saying.
I have athletics, brawl, and weapons at 3.
So
shit.
he'd be flat. Yeah, so you might as well.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
I'll just try not to hunger myself. Alright, here choose. So I have my machete. So I definitely want melee weapon. My Kevlar vest prevents 2 damage from an attack, which is good. None of these do anything for my attacks. If I need to, I can use Cat's Grace, Prowess, add potent dice, which is 2, to brawl or a weapon attack during skill check. So Prowess and Cat's Grace could save me if need be. Okay. Alright, I definitely want weapons card. What do we just choose there? We got so far. That's 4. So defensive with weapon. Allows me to lower hunger. Allows me to move. So that's 3 potential attacks. I should get one more thing with the weapon. I think I'm going to take bite because I can lower, if I deal at least 1 damage, which is a good chance I'll deal at least 1 damage. Then I'll lower my hunger by 1.
And your initiative's 3. Okay.
Put leap back. Plus bleed, 1 bleed. What is... So did the bleed token stack?
Well, I believe bleed is the only one that can stack. Where's the list? I remember there being a bleed. Take 1 unpreventable damage at the end of the active turn until you play a defense card. Effects.
So does he get discarded when they play a defense card?
Yes. If an NPC receives an effect token placed on the stash, leave the token there until it... yeah, okay. Yeah, so different statuses leave different times based on whatever the card is. Bleed specifically is until that player plays a defense card.
Gotcha. Defense.
Which the benefit is both of his specials, which are most of his deck, are attack cards.
Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking if I should do 2 weapons cards, or the 1 bleed is enough.
And you gotta spend willpower to get your combat cards back.
I
by the way.
know. That's what I was thinking. So 1 defense.
Is your Kevlar's block every single time?
Minus 2 damage from an attack, yeah. So I do 2 weapons, 1 regular attack, and I can have a combo, which could be a defense or an attack. I think that's the way to go. And it's physical plus mental, right?
It's card count, yeah.
Come on, okay.
Alright. You just need your marker now.
Yep. Let's go. Round 2, folks. See if I can do this. Physical, right?
Yeah. Alright, you're first.
Alright, here's this card drawn. I am first, so we can attack and move on our...
You can attack, move, use the use the blood.
Okay, cool. Alright. So I'm going to start off... I'm going to start off attacking with my melee weapon, with my machete. So if I deal 3 or more damage, he'll get a bleed token. So I'm rolling 4 dice. Can I have 4? I have to, the red one's added to it?
No,
They're
swap.
They're swapped? Okay. Oh. 5. 1 more. Because of the attack. Go. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because he's blocking the 3 that's on my card initially. So he gets bleed, and he gets dealt 5 damage.
Okay. So subtract 5 off his card. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
At the end of his turn,
he gets a
he
bleed
will
token.
take a damage.
Yeah, so yeah, bleed. At the end of his turn, he'll take a damage. If he uses a defense... Oh, we gotta see if he uses... Special 1. -1 resistance, +1 movement. Nope.
It's not a defense, though, so I can still move out of the way.
No, yeah, I was just...
So, it's like, wait a minute, let me move. His movement's 2. Okay, I'm gonna go...
Oh, actually, no, wait, hold on. Self, -1 resistance. He takes another damage. This is -1 resistance.
+1 movement. Okay.
So he'll be, on his turn, he'll be able to move 1, but he gets -1 resistance, so he's down to 2.
Okay.
Alright, let's double check here.
Sure, it's not
So
going to be
damage
subsequently.
equals successes roll plus automatic minus NPC resistance plus combat card bonuses.
Okay.
In this count, or card will be
So
minus
he's going to have a movement of 3. Our movement's athletics +1, right?
Yes.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that way he can't get to me. He
Yeah.
moves 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so now he's going.
Yeah.
He's going to be moving 3 because he gets +1 to his movement here. And then he would attack, but he cannot because he has to be next to me.
Yeah, smash is a melee.
Okay.
So now he loses 1 more due to bleed. He did not have a defensive weapon. We can see that over here. So the special 1 has now been used. New card comes out.
Okay. I'm going to use bite. I'm going to move in, obviously. 1, 2, 3. There. And I'm biting, so the same 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. Sorry. This is what I have. Wait, why did I have something last time?
You said you had 4 dice last time.
1, 2, 3. Added on. Oh, so I rolled 1 last. Oh, okay, whatever. Give him 1 health back.
Oh.
I rolled 1 too many. Because I started off with 3, and then I got an extra
1.
die.
Okay.
So like it would have been
Yeah.
this. I have that. Because 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. His card is.
I haven't rolled yet.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The card still flips.
If I don't deal damage, it doesn't. You can just check it for damage.
Okay. Well, nothing.
Okay, it's defense. Okay.
I was right.
I deal 1 damage. I dealt him at least 1 damage. Because he blocks the 3 here. So I dealt him 2. And then I lose a hunger.
1, 2.
And I already moved, so I cannot move now.
So now it'll be his turn.
Yep.
Will punch you in the face.
Okay, his attack
So-
is 5.
His initiative now goes up by 1. Normally we'd flip these back and forth, but it wouldn't matter. Now it
Yeah.
does. Because you're both on the same turn. I believe
I
player
go
always
first
goes
every time.
first. Yeah.
So he's hitting me for 5.
He will
So
hit
5
you.
minus 2 is 3. What is he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, now
Yes.
you only have 5 because you'll take a damage right now.
Yes. So yep. So it takes 1 damage for the bleed. Has 5 remaining health.
Okay.
Which you can run away too. Is that good?
I'm going to
afterwards?
attack and then run, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use Slash, which is another melee weapon. So if I deal him extra damage, so 1, 2, 3. Now I get the black one.
And the
4.
red.
I have the red one still.
Oh, you're going down.
Yeah, I went down 1. So now if I deal him 3 or more damage, he'll get another bleed token, which means he'll take 2 damage at the end of his turn. Which would effectively kill him at the end of his turn.
That's a
Damn.
death right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He'll never roll like that again.
God
And
damn.
dead.
I wonder if we did that wrong last time for whatever reason. I feel like, unless I
Yeah.
was just rolling terribly,
I think you were just rolling
right.
terribly.
I must have been rolling
I think it
terribly.
was just normal, yeah.
Because
It's just-
I was like, I feel
I don't
like,
think you've rolled that many 2s in your life.
'cause I feel like I didn't ever deal bleed to him last time.
Yeah, I think that was just your rolling last time.
I think also I just stood in front of him the whole time, trading blows.
Murder.
Teabag, you know?
Okay, so William is dead. We go back to the book.
All right. Success. The cost of loyalty. As William slumps to the floor, you see his grotesque flesh start to reform at a speed you've never seen before. What is he? What is this? You say. What is he? Jimmy walks towards the crumpled man and sets his hands on each side of his neck. It is no longer important. With a nauseating snap, you see William's head fall limply at an odd angle. The flesh that was mending stops. The massive man now no more than another corpse for the hollow. Seems Caleb wasn't wrong about you, he says, standing from the corpse of his former colleague. I hope you learned something from this, Jimmy says, looking satisfied by your performance. Each player character gains the knee break combat card.
Okay, I'll get that in a second.
Oh, are they already in? Oh, we don't have
No,
that.
no, they're here.
So we get knee break.
Yeah.
This includes characters that did not take part in this chapter.
Sure.
It's funny that it says that here. Like, I don't think I've seen that yet in these books. And it's like, because he's not here. So, is that? Over the next few nights, if you want to learn more, I'll be here in the hollow. Jimmy kneels near the corpse of the man and starts wrapping it in a large blanket. If this didn't put you off it, of course. End of chapter 14. You can read the conclusion on the back of the narrative page. All right.
Woof. We'll go front screen for that.
Okay. You step out of the regal but claustrophobic confines of the hollow and feel the biting cold run through your clothes. The snow crunches under your feet as you leave the metro entrance behind. It's clear now that the prince will not tolerate lenience or mercy in the eradication of the Sabbat presence in Montreal. Even though all current trails leading to the Sabbat abductor are cold, you still have the mausoleum to investigate. That might lead to the last fragment of the key. And considering how the Sabbat seems to have some interest in recovering them as well, there might be some overlap in your goals there. Of course, Jimmy's offer, albeit bloody and dangerous, still stands. You certainly can deny the fact that extreme situations you were thrown into tonight force you to adapt and develop new strategies that might be useful long term. The member of your courtier disperse and leave their haven in complete silence, everyone agreeing that enough words have been shared tonight for some time. Pondering your next steps, you all vanish into dark alleyways of the old port. Pencils. We each get 5 experience, and we gain 3 boons.
All right, grab the boon. 1, 2, and 3.
Pencil.
So I'm up to 10 XP.
Oh, there you go. I'm at 11D.
So am I.
Okay, I'll roll the bottom. Thank you. I'm gonna need that.
If you want to focus your energy on investigating clues leading to the 3rd fragment, you may now play Chapter 15 Tomb Raiding, or there's the Cypress Inn you just took out.
All right, so
I redeemed myself.
yes, good battle. Took a while to figure out, but we got through it.
I don't even know why our status reset to 0. I think because when we feed, I think our status goes back to 0 or something like that.
No, that is part of it, but
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know how to get positive stat. Right, we didn't figure out to get positive status.
That would have been one of the skill checks most likely.
Yeah.
Because passing those other ones probably would have given us the additional completes and given us positive status or something.
Get rid of this bullshit lick.
No.
No,
We have-
I got it the one before.
Oh, you did. Yes, we do not get rid of lick yet. It's the end of next chapter.
Oh, that sucks.
For you more than me.
We both have it.
Yeah, but you have also the other stuff with it.
Ba-ba-ba.
Discard you after use, or
Increase your when you fail a skill check, increase your willpower tracker by 2.
discard after use. Oh, so you can just use this on a social check and just screw it and then lose the card.
Yeah.
All right.
But why?
Because that right.
Maybe it'll ask if we have haunted.
Yeah, probably.
And if you have hopeless, that must be why. I was like, why would I ever want to do that?
Yeah.
Knee breakers. Knee break. We get +1 immobilized token to whoever we attack, and it costs 1 willpower to do, but it gives you a +2 to your attack dice. Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. So
great.
before we close out of this video,
So good.
there is a few other things. So we can go on to chapter 15. You'll know in the next video what we decide. We can start side quest the Hollow N1 between Lock and a Hard Place. That can be played at the end of any chapter, but it's available now. Also, if you own the La Sombra expansion pack, that can now become played. The La Sombra character is playable in perpetuity. You may also play chapter 1 in that. Additionally, in the errata, after chapter 14, you can now play as Aurora Rossellini. So we have 2 new characters we can choose to utilize. We'll talk about that to be in the next video of what they do. And then we can now play chapter N1 of this, the side quest, or chapter 15.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
big box.
Yep. Gotcha. Boop. Right there?
Yep.
We are. It's good. All right, everyone. That was chapter 14 of Vampire the Masquerade chapters Montreal.
The Iron Hand.
The Iron Hand. We managed to get through it. But thank you for watching here at Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
On board.
Ballsy.
And we'll see you in the next one.